Stay tuned and let's check out this Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Mighty Morphin, Lord Zedd and Rita Repulsa. Hello and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. Today we are taking a look at this Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Lord Zedd and Rita Repulsa. So let's start off by saying happy anniversary to the happy couple. It is Lord Zedd and Rita's 25th anniversary, apparently. That is what this box is in celebration about. I am just personally happy to finally get a Rita Repulsa action figure worthy of being on display. And this Lightning Collection keep knocking it out the park with everything Mighty Morphin. So I'm very happy we have the OG big bad of the Power Rangers, which is of course Rita. We're getting another Lord Zedd, which I know is controversial, but to be honest, if it was £40 just to buy Rita, I would have probably spent the same money anyway. So I've got myself a second Zedd, but we will do a comparison and see if there is any difference at all compared to the first wave release. But the box does come with a few accessories, which we will get into and break down as I open it up. But as always, the Lightning Collection artwork and packaging is always so nice. We get this graphic of Rita and Zedd on the front here. As I said, 25th anniversary at the top, nothing more there. On the back, we get more graphics of these two, and then we get a little invitation to their wedding. It says, the honor of your presence is absolutely required at the marriage of Rita Repulsa and Lord Zedd. So I don't know if anyone's went back to watch the wedding of Rita and Lord Zedd on YouTube, but I do recommend it as they all start dancing and it's a bit weird.
You cut me from Zeddy.
Thank you, my dear.
Yeah.
But still, this should be a good two-pack. So without further ado, let's open it up. Here we have the happy couple out of packaging, and first impressions, this is a solid two-pack. This is a second opportunity to get Lord Zedd if you never got him originally. He did come in the first wave of the Lightning Collection, so there may be people trying to backtrack that need an opportunity to get Zedd, and this is perfect. But let's be honest, the main attraction of this two-pack is of course Rita Repulsa, and I think they have done a great job. It's the first time we're getting her in this Lightning Collection, but it's the first time in a very long time we're even getting a screen accurate version of Rita for the shelf, full stop, and I think they have done a great job. Her accessories are mainly Easter eggs from the wedding episode, so I'll zoom in and show you them, and I'll throw some clips up to show you what they're from. They've got the love potion, the cake. She comes with some interchangeable hands, which are a nice touch as well, especially to get her in some of those more iconic poses. The staff was obviously needed, as that's what she used to grow the monsters in the early seasons. But yeah, just these two together on the shelf are gonna look great. Get yourself Goldar, some putties, and you have the OG baddies from the very first couple of seasons of the Power Rangers. So I'm happy, I'm sure you guys will be as well. But let's zoom in and take a look at these, and let's of course start off with Rita.
After 10,000 years, I'm free.
She is free, and this is a very nice face sculpt for Rita. I think it's the perfect expression. That sort of screwed up, frustrated Rita Repulsa. Yeah, I think they've done a great job. Look at that, the clenched face, the angry eyebrows, the clenched teeth. I think they've done a really good job. I think it looks great.
I'm beautiful.
And the perfect expression for Rita Repulsa on your shelf. She even comes with a jewel sort of witch's hat as well, which has all the sculpted detail on there with the wraps and stuff around it. Careful you don't poke an eye out over here, but this whole harness is a separate piece with some nice sculpted detail and some decent paint on there as well. Very accurate to the TV show. This whole harness is one piece that sort of sits over the figure. So if I zoom out just a little bit. So she's wearing a dress. Underneath the dress is like black trousers, and she's got like black boots on. And she stands up pretty well for a female figure as well. But I think the dress is pretty accurate. I think on the show, sometimes this detail is gold, sometimes it's silver, sometimes it's a little bit higher as well. So again, it's not perfect, but it does the job. This is undoubtedly Rita Repulsa. On the arms, you get like these added sort of accessories of sort of gold sort of bracelets, I guess. They are the same on both hands. She even has rings on the fingers as well. Again, I'm very scared I'm going to poke someone's eye out over here. But yeah, the whole dress piece is one solid piece that sort of go, and then this harness sort of sits on the top of it. So it doesn't affect the articulation, as you can still get the knees bent, not a problem, obviously. It's only a soft material, so again, it's not made of rubber, so you can get all the articulation you want underneath there, and there is a decent enough range, so you can still get a flexing without ripping anything. And the arms do have the single joint in there, so you can still bend the elbows, not a problem. And she comes with two hands with gripping effects, obviously, and that is to hold her staff. And the staff is very nice as well. If I zoom back in, you can see all the sculpt on there underneath the lights, which is very nice with the gold and then the red center. But all the sculpted detail is there, and she can hold it with both hands, left and right. Not a problem at all. Just slide it in there. But they did give us some interchangeable hands, which I always appreciate for the display. So you get like one gestured hand. Again, it has the rings on there, looking nice. And I think this one is also used to hold maybe the perfume bottle, which I will show you in a minute. But yeah, she will hold the perfume bottle, not a problem in that hand. Then she comes with a fisted hand as well, because she may want to punch someone. She's a bad guy after all, and she may do some damage with those rings, looking like knuckle dusters over there. But yeah, she's looking good. Again, on the back, I never really showed you the sort of this sort of skirt piece attached to the harness, like those sort of feathers. They are sculpted on there with a little bit of paint detail. But as I said, this whole top harness is one piece over the dress, and the dress is one piece in itself. And then the head sculpt is all attached together. So the hat, the sort of, I don't know, the sort of dangly sort of bits from the hat are all one piece. It would have been good to get maybe a couple of different heads for some facial expressions, but as I said, if all that's attached together, it's a lot of plastic. But yeah, don't poke your eye out, people. Whoa. So she comes with a bouquet of flowers, which you see at the wedding, of course.
Is there any creature present who knows why these two should not be wed?
Yes, now that you mention it, I think I'd like to...
And they're just like pink on the top with a green stem, and she can hold them in both of her gripping hands, not a problem at all. And again, if you're going to have her posed up for the wedding, then that is a nice touch. She also has her love potion bottle.
I see the power of love!
That she obviously used on Lord Zedd, and it's the whole reason they got married in the first place. And that's just a blue bottle with like a gold little heart lid, and she can hold that in her sort of flared out hand, not a problem at all. But yeah, that is a nice touch and Easter egg from the wedding episode. And then talking about the wedding episode, we actually get this wedding cake, which you see on the episode. So obviously on the episode, you can see it with a little bit more colour than this. This is just one solid sort of hollow plastic piece, but it is sculpted there, so if someone really wanted to do some painting on there, at least you've got it primed nice and grey already for you. But I don't know how well it will focus, but that is a little Rita and Lord Zedd on the top of the wedding cake. But still, that's a nice Easter egg from the wedding episode, and it is the accurate cake. And then here we have our Lord Zedd comparison, because this figure's already been out for a while, and I just wanted to show you that you were buying the exact same figure. I can't even tell any difference at all. The only difference is obviously the power effect on the 2-pack is purple, the single release it is red, but otherwise it is the same figure. You get the same two sets of hands, where you get the sort of claw hands, and then you get a fist and a grippy hand for the staff. So yeah, you're getting a couple of extra hands, but again, it's everything we've seen before. Even the growth bomb, if I quickly zoom in, if it will focus for me, is the same. It has just got that sort of maroon colour in the middle, and I think the previous one was all silver, but I could be wrong. But maybe not. But still, exactly the same. And if I bring them, get rid of the staffs for a minute, you'll see that it's the same figure. Can you tell any differences? Because I genuinely can't. They seem the same. Genuinely the same. And again, don't get me wrong, this is a great figure, but I'm just pointing out it is the same figure as the single release. There doesn't seem to be any variant differences or different paint apps. It's the same figure. We do, however, get an extra accessory, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but is this the green crystals that Zedd used to create the green Power Ranger? I believe it is, and this is nice translucent sort of green, and a nice little packing Easter egg for the set. But yeah, if I'm wrong, let me know, but I'm assuming this is the green crystal that created the Green Ranger. So here we have Rita and Zedd compared to some putties, and maybe one day in the future we will get some putties that have the harness with the Z on the front when Zedd gave him his little upgrade. But these look great nevertheless. They scale really well. So yeah, definitely army build some putties for your bad guy display, but these guys are looking good. Let's also bring in Goldar. And we know we're getting another Goldar now, which without the wings in Wave 6 of the Lightning Collection. But Goldar goes great with these guys as well. As I said, you get some putties on the shelf, you get Goldar. Now we need Finstat and some of the original monsters for Rita's original squad. But yeah, this is looking great. It's crazy that in 2020, this are the type of figures we are getting. But I'm very happy with it. I'll probably end up getting the second Goldar as well. Hopefully the gold's a little bit more gold than yellow on this one. But these guys are looking great. Here we have a couple of Dragon Shield Rangers with obviously Black Ranger and then the Green Ranger, who Lord Zedd obviously created. And yeah, he looks really good with these two when he was the evil guy, of course. So yeah, lots of displaying options, but I think the scale of these are great. Lord Zedd is obviously taller than the Rangers, as he should be, and Rita is shorter, but obviously her big pointy hat makes her seem taller than she is. But I think the proportions are good, is what I'm trying to say. And here we have Mighty Morphin Red Ranger and Pink Ranger. Again, I think the scale is great, and I love that we're building this whole Mighty Morphin universe now. Can't wait to get the Alpha and Zordon 2-pack. Please, somewhere in the UK, put that up for order. And yeah, so far, so good. So, final thoughts, this is a great 2-pack. Especially if you missed Zedd the first time round, this gives you an opportunity to get two of the main Power Ranger villains in one pack. And there's no one more iconic in Mighty Morphin villain history than Lord Zedd and Rita Repulsa. And I think these are two great figures, the best versions of Lord Zedd and Rita we have had in action figure form. Full stop, they look great. And again, once you get Zedd on his throne and you throw some putties in there, Goldar with his wings obviously, then yeah, you're going to make a great villain setup for the Power Rangers on your shelf, no doubt about it. So you let me know what you think in the comments below. Are you going to try and track this 2-pack down? I would definitely recommend it. And if you want to see any more Power Ranger Lightning Collection reviews on the channel, check out the playlist, the videos tab, but most importantly, you know what to do. Please hit that subscribe button. Much appreciated. If you want to support the channel that little bit more, you can on Patreon, links in the description below. But until then, people, my name is Dan W, and I will, of course, see you on the next one.